it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a few years since I've posted any content, and for those of you who've been following since then, I'm a speech language pathologist clinically by training who specializes in orofacial myofunctional therapy, which is the neuromuscular re-education of the muscles of the tongue, the lips, the mouth, the face. And while I'm really passionate about healthy airway growth and development, eliminating oral habits, so many of the other things that you'll see on my channel, if you go to some of my prior videos, I have recently become a mother. I gave birth to my son within this past year, and motherhood has been the most meaningful experience of my entire life. Nothing has transformed me more, both personally and I can even say professionally. The experience I've had bringing a child into this world and raising him in these early years, these early months, has really changed a lot of my perspectives, I think for the better. It's definitely expanded my empathy and my compassion for the parents that I've worked with over the years, but it's made me look at healthcare, and it's made me look at early childhood growth and development through a much broader lens. And so I'm excited to say that I am going to be expanding some of these topics on my YouTube channel. And whereas in the past, my YouTube channel was more clinical, I would say, in approach. I was in my office, not in a white coat, but it felt like it in my mind, talking about peer-reviewed research and such. I still have a high value for those resources, but I want to create content that shares from my own experiences being a mom. What are the things that I'm implementing for my child? What are the things that I found to be really important tools and strategies to support his health, his growth, and his development? And what has it been like for me as a person? Motherhood, like I was saying, it's been like a crucible. There's a death to who you were as a maiden as you come into motherhood. And there's a birth of a new person. And I think that story, those experiences are so, so important to be shared. And within this first, few months of being a mother, the things that have served me the most have been the stories of other mothers, of other parents, of other caregivers. And I want to create a space to share some of those reflections. There have been so many times in my office when a conversation with a family, with a parent, with a caregiver goes to some of these deeper topics, and we gotta, get back to working on the exercises and get back to making a list of, what the child's gonna focus on that week, and get back to focusing on scheduling. And so this is a space to talk about some of those more deep, holistic topics, which you'll just have to stay tuned and see what I've got in store. But I'm excited that you're here. I'm grateful that people have continued to follow the channel, even in the years that I haven't been active. And if there are any topics that you'd really love to hear me dive into, please feel free to leave comments. And know that myofunctional therapy topics will still be woven into everything. I can't help but see through that lens, especially when it comes to early childhood growth and development. But I think that health, I think that wellness, I think that growing into a balanced, well-functioning person is a lot more than just having your tongue in the right place and functionally nasal breathing and swallowing with the right posture, which all of us know. And so I'm excited to delve into some of those topics and share, not so much from the lens of I'm a clinician, but more from the lens of a mother and a woman who happens to also have clinical training. So thanks for being on the journey with me, and stay tuned for some more topics and exciting information about my journey as a mom, and things that have been highlighted as really important and helpful tools for me.